Welcome to Pastor Man Videos. Today's title: Amazing Attributes of God's Love. What are God's attributes? When we talk about the attributes of God, we are trying to answer questions like: who is God? What is God like? And what kind of God is He? An attribute of God is something true about Him. While fully comprehending who God is impossible for us as limited beings, God does make Himself known in a variety of ways, and through what He reveals about Himself in His Word, and in His creation, we can begin to wrap our minds around our awesome Creator and God. Let's begin.
Number 1. God is infinite. He is self-existing, without origin. Colossians chapter 1 verse 17, Psalm chapter 147 verse 5. Number 2. God is immutable. He never changes. Malachi chapter 3 verse 6, Romans chapter 8 verses 35 to 39. Number 3. God is self-sufficient. He has no needs. Genesis chapter 17 verse 1, John chapter 5 verse 26, Ephesians chapter 3 verse 16. Number 4. God is omnipotent. He is all-powerful. Psalm chapter 33 verse 6, Hebrews chapter 6 verse 18. Number 5. God is omniscient. He is all-knowing. Isaiah chapter 46 verses 9 to 10. Number 6. God is omnipresent. He is always everywhere. Psalm chapter 139 verses 7 to 10, Jeremiah chapter 23 verses 23 to 24. Number 7. God is wise. He is full of perfect, unchanging wisdom. Romans chapter 11 verse 33. Number 8. God is faithful. He is infinitely, unchangingly true. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 13. Number 9. God is good. He is infinitely, unchangingly kind, and full of goodwill. Psalm chapter 34 verse 8. Number 10. God is just. He is infinitely, unchangeably right, and perfect in all He does. Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 4. Number 11. God is merciful. He is infinitely, unchangeably compassionate and kind. Romans chapter 9 verses 15 to 16. Number 12. God is gracious. God is infinitely inclined to spare the guilty. Psalm chapter 145 verse 8, Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. Number 13. God is loving. God infinitely, unchangingly loves us. 1 John chapter 4 verses 7 to 8. Number 14. God is holy. He is infinitely, unchangingly perfect. Revelation chapter 4 verse 8, Matthew chapter 5 verse 48. And number 15. God is glorious. He is infinitely beautiful and great. Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 4, Isaiah chapter 43 verse 7.
We will conclude our time together by saying, God is unlike anything, or anyone we could ever know, or imagine. He is one of a kind, unique, and without comparison. Even describing Him with mere words truly falls short of capturing who He is. Our words simply cannot do justice to describe our holy God. Still, God possesses attributes that we can know, even in just in part, and He's given us His Word as a means to understand Him and His love for us. Thanks for joining us today. And be blessed.